Today I'm going to show you how to make a double cross rainbow loom bracelet or a double X rainbow loom bracelet. So you're going to need to, before you start to make this bracelet, make sure that your loom is in like the shape of a big rectangle and all of your rows are in line, like that, on both sides. I've already started the process on this part of the loom, but I can show you what I did. So I just started at the beginning, and I'm going to keep doing the same step all the way to the end. And all it is taking one band, putting it from the middle peg over to that one side, and then taking your next band and putting it from the middle peg to this peg on this side. So from the middle peg to the left, and from the middle peg to the right. Then we're going to take your next band, put it on the left hand side row to the middle peg. Then take your next band and put it from the right hand side row to the middle row. So it should kind of have like a crisscross pattern like that. And this is just what I did for all of these right here. So just at the beginning, you're just going to do that exact same thing. Okay, so you're going to continue with this step all the way on to the end of the loom. I'll do it one more time for you. So I started with this blue color. So you're going to start in the middle peg over to the right hand side row. Sorry, left hand side. So middle peg to the left hand side, then middle peg to the right hand side, then left hand side to the middle peg, well, the middle peg in front of the last peg you put the middle bands on, and then from the right hand side peg to the middle peg, like that. Okay, so my next color is gonna be this color. So I'm gonna go from this middle peg across the left hand side, and then from the middle peg across to the right hand side. So you're forming like a V shape, and the pegs like that with the elastics. Then from the left hand side to this center peg, like that. Now you have an X with these two bands. And then from the right hand side across to the same center peg. So now you have a V going this way and a V going this way. Okay, and you're just going to continue doing that all the way down to the end of your loom, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, ready to start looping your bands. So you're going to turn your loom around so the side without the arrows is facing you. So this is what you're going to start with. I'm going to take the bottom left hand corner band and then put that band, take it off the peg and put it onto the middle peg, like that. Then you're going to take the bottom right hand corner band off the peg and put it on the middle peg as well, and then push those down. Then you're going to take the top rubber band from the middle peg and put it on the left hand side peg, next peg in line, like that. And then you're going to take the remaining band off the middle peg and then onto the right hand side peg, like that. And that was only for the first the first color of your bands. The next step we do is going to be the step that we repeat for all the other ones. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is you're going to take your hook, put it down through all of these bands in the center of this one peg, and you're going to get this band right here. So you're going to want to go down and get the first purple band, or whatever color you're using, pull it up over the peg, and then put it on the left hand side peg like that. And you're going to get this elastic band next. So you're going to go down through all the bands to get to that bottom purple one, pull it up over the peg, then onto the right hand side peg. Then you're going to move over to this next peg and going to be getting this elastic here. So you're going to go down, get the purple elastic, pull it up over the peg, and then onto the center peg. And then do the same with this side, getting that bottom purple elastic, pulling it up over the peg, and then onto the center peg. Just like that. Okay, so then we're going to do the same thing for all the rest of them. So I'll do it one more time. You're going to reach down in the center, and you're going to get this elastic right here. So I'm reaching down, getting that first blue elastic, pulling it up over top of the peg, and then putting it on the next peg in line like that. Then you're going to get this elastic right here. So you go down through the middle, grab the blue elastic, pull it up over the peg, and then onto the right hand side peg like that. And you should be getting a teardrop like shape when you do this, and that's how you know you're doing it right. So then you're going to go to this side, get the bottom blue band in my case, and pull it up onto the middle peg. Then you're going to go on the next side, do the same thing, pull it up over the peg, and then onto the center peg. Just like that. And you're going to continue to the end of the loom, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so once you're done, your loom should look like this. And then you're ready to start the next step. So you're going to take your hook, and on the side where the arrow is, you're going to take the bands from the left hand side and move them to the middle peg. And then you're going to take the bands from the right hand side peg and put it on the middle peg. So it should look like that. Then you're going to reach down the center of the peg with your hook and push your hook out to the side, and make sure all the bands are touching the hook or on the hook. So then you're going to get an elastic band, and you're going to attach it to the hook at the bottom. Then you're going to pull your hook through all of those bands like that, and then you're going to attach the other side of the band to the hook as well, and then pull it up onto the thick part of the hook. And once you're done with that, you're going to pull all of your elastics off the loom using your hook. So first you might have to help the elastics off with your fingers first. And then you can pull the rest of the elastics off of your loom. And you can see the pattern forming as you do this. Okay, so this bracelet is usually only this long when you finish it, so it's going to need an extension. So in order to make an extension, you're going to get your loom just the way you had it started for this bracelet. So turn it around so the arrow is pointing away from you, like that. And the little holes in the sides of the pegs are facing away from you as well. Then you're going to get whatever color you want to make your extension in. I'm going to do mine in black. So you're going to just lay on the bands normally, all the way down, and you can pick however many bands you want your extension to be. I like to do mine 5 on each side and then put the C-clip in the middle. So that makes 10 total, but you can do however you'd like. Okay, and then once you have however many bands you want laid down like that on one side of your loom, you're going to get your bracelet that you just made, and you're going to put the last band that's attached to the hook right now onto the last 2 pegs. So it should look just like this. Then you're going to just turn your loom around like this, just so it's like that, and then you're going to just normally loop over your band. So get the bottom band, put it over the peg and onto the next peg in line. Bottom band over to the next peg, just like that, down to the end, and you get to your end one. And at my end one, I like to put a C-clip on it. So you're going to gather those 2 bands and then put the C-clip on both of them, like that. And then you can pull that part up and off of the loom, like that. So there you have half your extension done. And then you're going to want to put half of the extension on the other side of the bracelet. So you're going to do the same thing you did last time. Turn the loom around so the arrow is facing away from you, and then lay on your bands normally on one side of the loom. I'm going to do 5 again. Sorry, I keep using the same blue band. Just like that. And then you're going to get the other side of your bracelet, and you can see that there is 2 kind of loose bands at the end. Those are the 2 you're going to use. You're going to put those on the last 2 pegs of your bracelet. Last 2 pegs of your loom. So it should look like that. Then you're going to turn your loom around and grab the bottom black band, or whatever color you're using, pull it up over the peg and onto the next peg in line, and you're just doing the same thing, just normally looping your bands into the end. Okay, when you get to the end, you're going to take the other end of the bracelet with the C-clip on it, and then attach the C-clip to those end 2 black bands, and then pull it off of the loom, like this. And then you should have your bracelet with your extension at the back and your C-clip in the middle. Just like that. And this is what it should look like when it's done. Okay, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.